In this CleverTouch video, we're going to talk about turning your panel on and off. I know this may seem simple, but the very first step is to always make sure your panel is plugged in. That happens to all of us sometimes. As you can see down here, the main power cord is black, and it should be plugged in with those 3 prongs into a steady power source. The second way to turn your panel on is there is a switch over here, if you're looking at the panel on the left-hand side, that has to be turned on and off. And then the third way you turn it on is down here at the bottom right-hand side. There is an oblong silver button that turns the panel on and off. So kind of let me show you what that looks like. I'm gonna go from the beginning. So it's plugged in. The next thing is over here on the side. So now I know it's definitely off because there is no power source down there at the bottom corner. Secondly, I'm gonna turn it on. When I turn it on, now I have this red button here in the corner. So I know it's getting power and that switch is on. And then that third way to turn it on, that oblong silver button here at the bottom, I hold it on, it'll turn, there we go, a light bluish kind of white color, and then your panel will turn on. Also, the newer Impact Plus does have this motion sensor here, and so you'll notice that when it is on and you walk away for a long amount of time and nothing is in front of it, then it will turn off itself. The same way, when you return and you walk in front of that motion sensor here, it will also turn back on. So that's something to help with efficiency. It's important that you turn these off at different times. And so that daily use power button is what we're going to call this one down here. When you leave the classroom, that might look like you're going to lunch or recess, but whenever you're out of your classroom, just like you would do with your projector that you used to have, it's important that you turn it off. That might look like tapping it once to kind of put it to sleep, or you can hold it in until it powers off. And as you can see, I went in front of that motion sensor. So let me turn it off. And so you would leave to go, and then when you come back in the room, all you'd have to do is walk in front of it, and it will turn back on for you. The second thing you should do is on weekends, you need to not only turn off this power button, but you should also come on the side and power it off that second time. Now I know it's not getting power because that red light is off. And that's going to help it on Monday morning when you return, that it pushes any updates possible to make sure that your panel is running efficiently. And then the third time you might completely power it down is also unplugging this cord. If we are going away for long breaks, like an October break, a winter break, spring break, the summer, you should make sure that that third way, which is unplugging the cord, also happens. And that helps to not draw that slow power out of that power source over those breaks to conserve our energy. It's also better for the panel as well, so it's not working hard. So just a reminder, remember 3 ways to power it on and off. The first thing is it has to be plugged in. The second way, over here, this main power switch, when you're looking at the panel, it's on that left side. And then that third way, after you see it has power, because you see that red light, you will push that oblong silver button underneath this right side until that light turns that light white or bluish color, and your panel will turn on. Thank you so much for watching.